Hey guys, welcome back to West of Loathing, Part 2. I'm Waylord Minion 777. In the last one we killed a goblin, met Crazy Pete, a lady named Susie who doesn't like us, and we stole some meat from some people trying to learn to play poker. We're not the best person in the world, but we're out here to make a fortune, not make friends. So let's go outside and see what kind of trouble we can get into here. We can step in some poop. We can lay in some poop. We can go see the sheriff. Boring Springs Sheriff Office. Before we talk to the sheriff, that looks like a mug. Recovered mug. Nice. That's one of our quests. Find mugs. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. 200 meat reward. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted. Bammy Fricker. For face thieving. Reward 420 meat. Okay. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great! Because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And? Now I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. That's a legit reason. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. Takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Alright, well there's the sheriff. Is the gun? Oh. Okay, well we got a deputized gun. That's good. Can we go to the BS horsey now? We can! Horses, 1,000 meat! Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know. Every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough, maybe I can help. Oh God, yes. Thank you. Please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. Well, how many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location, Ori Hole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they lack environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. You got an item. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. I'm gonna search your hay piles, though, for more needles. More needles. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you, though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have the one horse available. Alright, we'll hold off then. We want to wait till we see other horses. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. We don't need typical. We need one that runs stupid like us. Poop! Ooh, a trader. Step right up, Braid's the name, and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. That's even your real name? What are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. You got an item, dynamite. Sweet. All right, no trades right now. See ya. Get lost. You get lost. To approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And why is it they call you Cactus Bill? Oh, and that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh! No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keep me drunk for the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad had I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? I do. Have this newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Ori Hole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thanks, Bill. Behind the outhouse at Ori Hole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper into my face before you leave. You got it, buddy. Alright, we'll enjoy that. Some loose dirt. Oh, I need that shovel. I need that shovel. I need it real bad. Topeka, 60 miles. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore. Remember? I didn't, but I guess I do dead darn diddly doof. You know? That's a face. There's a face thing. What is that? Dirtwater, 300 miles. Well, okay. We need a horse. Does that mean we have to buy this horse? Alright, give me your horse. You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. I have some of that. Is that an actual nurse or that bottle I found called Nurse Whiskey? I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Ah, I see. Well, Nurse, Doctor Nurse, what was your name? Doctor Nurse? Nurse Alice, Dr. Alice. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc? What brand is it? Nurse Whiskey? Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. Ooh, let's rob you. Wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. That's a bed, all right. Oh, hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Okay, fine. This van doesn't look like it sees much use. Let's preen a little. Yeah! Damn, Mr. Counter level 2. We plucked some of my unsightly eyebrows. What do you mean? These are perfect. Yay. Alright. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair's graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey! Stat! Give it to her. Why not? She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. And she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Sure if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. Your survey the books, they're all medical textbooks except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. I want to read about Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you mostly find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Ha ha! At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Yay! Let's read The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. You got a perk. Goblin tongue. Oh no, I killed the Goblin! That could have been my friend! Made like a tree and leaf. Okay. Is there anything else I could take from you before I leave? Oh, okay. So is, everything alright? I was reading the top part. I should have read that out. Doc House uses more whiskey down her neck, occasionally stop and breathe. That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a house cat, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that! Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living? Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars down to the town cemetery then. Interesting. Okay. Poop. Hey, horseman. Can you sell me a horse? That sounds fine to me. I'm certainly willing to sell you my least interesting horse costs 1,000 meat. I don't have that much meat. Come back when I get some dough. Well, I can't go anywhere though. Can I travel on my map? I can do that. Guess let's go to the Fricker Gang's hideout. The Fricker Gang's hideout. I'm a tree. You'll never see me coming. Unless I walk up to you. Thud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him? Wake him up. Wake him up! You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiot makes sense, you feel kind of bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Honorable options will be available in some situations. Sweet! We did the right thing. Oh boy. It's a beer barrel cactus. Harp requires foraging. We don't forage. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. You got a recovered mug, 25 meat, and a pair of silver cufflinks. Nice. What do we do with those cufflinks? What are they? If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. We need a shirt. We need some clothes. We're still naked. This tree mean anything? Nope. Time to go to the cave. Why is everyone in this gang sleeping? One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. We got a bar of soap! Cool. What the fricker boys don't know to tie him up! You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Let sleeping bandits lie. You cautiously approach the fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker games, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one's his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? You're under arrest. It's Bimmy. I'm here for the sheriff's door. It's Bimmy! He's... Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. Sure I am. Ask me anything. I am too. Back me up here. I am so Bimmy. I stole some Rube's face. I am so Bimmy. I stole some Rube's face. Ha! You always did have a knack for face rustling. What's new, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here, and fast. Wimpy, the Pinkertons are onto us, and they'll be here any minute. Die, nabbit! Come on, Snipe, let's hightail it. I'll catch up with you guys later tonight. Wimpy nods. He and Snipe hurriedly pack up their belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your attentiveness, reading ability that you don't have, memory, and strong interpersonal skills. 10 experience! We level up our mysticality to level 3. Let's grab that door and skedaddle. What about this mug? Grab it. Boom. More meat for us. A pile of the fricker's ill-gotten gain. Mine. More meat. Take the door. Mine. Stalagmites. Mine. What's in this barrel? Anything? No. Soapy's still sleeping. That's alright. Woo, we didn't even fight anybody here. I need to come back here and forage out when I get foraging. Alright, time to get out of here. Let's go back to the town of Boring Springs, talk to the sheriff, and we'll wrap up the episode there. Ew, poop. Howdy, sheriff. I see the fricker gang. I see the fricker gang. I didn't put a stop to your breathing. You rescue my cell door. You hand the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back on his hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. 30 fricker boys left for me to round up. Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat, if you know what he means. You gained 400 meat. Got another little task for you, if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need, Sheriff? Well, the frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Do we have a lock? I thought we found something. We got cufflinks, but... Howdy, you managed to score up a lock for my cell? I'm still looking, I'll find one. Oh. We got the soap. Soap for a lock. That's why I remembered the lock. I'll trade this soap for a lock. Braid, though you really don't think his name's actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. Alright, nothing else. Thank you. Alright, Sheriff. Got your lock. Right here's your lock. That'll do nicely. Sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Let's pick the lock. You deftly pick the lock. I unlocked your cell for you. Sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. Looks around for a place to hide and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. It's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir for your time in Boring Springs. You got an item. Replica Sheriff badge. Thanks, Sheriff. Woo! What do we do with that? We equipped it. +1 armor. Sweet. If somebody happens to stab or shoot us right there where that little badge is on our actual chest, right on the boob, because we have no... Do we have a shirt? Does that count as a shirt? Nope, just a lapel. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it until we go adventuring in the other few places we have. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been West of Loathing, Part 2. I'm Wade, Lord Minion 777. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until next time. See you, partners.